So the counter read, playing off its misdirection nature and the zone-heavy offense, was the only other run concept among Ole Miss's most featured run concepts to see at least half of its reps work in our parameter. So this is a pretty interesting wrinkle that I saw from Arkansas and Ole Miss. Go figure, right? Kendall Briles and Lane Kiffin calling the same plays. Who would have guessed it, right? But so this is what I have labeled a bluff counter. Why? Because on a inside zone bluff read, initially you're having your offset tight end or fullback fire against that zone flow and set that hard edge on the backside, right? So in this instance, he fakes it before bending back and becoming our wrapper lead blocker. Now, normally, counters are run towards the weak side of the formation, i.e., opposite of where your tight end is, because normally he flows against the down blocks there. But this wrinkle allows you to run the counter towards the strength of the formation, which is usually resigned for Powers, because then he becomes our kick block with our wrapper around. But we still get our backside guard acting as the trapper or edge setter, and him acting as the wrapper or lead blocker. So we're going to have a double at the point of attack, kind of doubling back towards our Mike, covering our ass with the down block and a little scoop to cover our butt. We have an RPO on, but you can see it's too deep, and the defense is vulnerable to where the run is going, so it's going to be a natural gift. So it looks like we had little hitches over here with the solo slant. Just in case this guy adjusted post-snap, we could take advantage of this glance. But he stays back, so it's going to be a handoff there. So you can see our doubles out of a point of attack. Trapper's coming around, sets that initial bluff action before peeling back inside. Very fun little wrinkle there. But pretty good job by our edge defender wrong-arming it and spilling it. So normally you don't want to lose, obviously, your edge integrity. So you want to keep, in this case, your right shoulder towards the outside. But in this case, you sacrifice it. So you bring in your right shoulder and you corkscrew, blowing the play up because that will force the inside run to bounce. And then you could think, in theory, your linebackers can flow over top and fill. And that's what happens. But we just can't make the play. Ely breaks the tackle, and he falls forward for the first down for an explosive carry. So, again, half of our counter reads worked in our parameter, and there was a healthy mix between the traditional one where the tight end was over here, as well as these bluff wrinkles where he's already aligned towards the strength.